In a major phase of mounting threats from the US to end its purchases of Russian oil or face steep punitive tariffs, India on Sunday issued a defiant and unapologetic rebuttal, sending a clear message to Washington: enough is enough. From publicly rubbishing US President Donald Trump's false claims of brokering a ceasefire between India and Pakistan to unequivocally rejecting pressure on its energy ties with Moscow, New Delhi has made one thing very crystal clear: it values diplomacy, restraint and dialogue, but it will not be dictated to. Now Trump has accused India of helping to backroll Russia's war in Ukraine. He announced plans to raise tariffs on Indian goods by 25% starting August 7th, along with additional penalties unless India halts its imports of discounted Russian crude, which now account for 1/3 of the country's oil imports. Earlier, he derided both India and Russia as dead economies and warned they would go down together. Trump's top advisor, Stephen Miller, also warned that it is not acceptable for India to fund Russia's war through oil purchases. On the other hand, the Modi government isn't flinching. The Ministry of External Affairs issued its sharpest statement, yet lambasting the unjustified and unreasonable targeting of New Delhi. It called out the US and European Union for their own continued trade ties with Russia, ties not driven by economic necessities unlike India's. Trump threatens additional sanction against India for buying Russian oil. There is currently a bipartisan bill in US Congress that would impose a 500% tariff on imports from countries that buy Russian energy products. Apparently, India says that its purchase, refining and reselling of Russian oil has kept the global oil market stable during the war in Ukraine. With Russian oil now accounting for 1/3 of India's imports, the government has made it abundantly clear that strategic autonomy, not Western expectations, will guide its energy policy. India has remained non-aligned throughout the Ukraine conflict, maintaining its decade-old defense and energy ties with Moscow while simultaneously defending cooperation with Washington and other Western nations.